Good morning, everyone. 6:39 right now. Here's what's making headlines on Coastal Sunrise. Two tornadoes roared through the Dallas, Texas metro area Tuesday, and the video looked like Hollywood special effects, but it was the real thing. A news helicopter from the NBC station in Dallas-Fort Worth was following the twister when it barreled through an industrial area. Wow, look at the damage there. Dozens of big rigs were parked there. The storm tossed 60,000-pound trucks high into the air. The twisters missed Dallas, the city itself, but it did hit the suburbs of Lancaster, Arlington, and Forney. Despite the stunning video, no serious injuries or deaths have been reported.
We just saw that video, but WSAV's own employee, Enocha is there right now, was there to witness this.
That's right. She was going to fly back home from Dallas yesterday, but of course she couldn't get out. And this was the scene at the airport as her flight was canceled, but we're glad to have her with us this morning.
Now, Enocha joins us live on the phone. Enocha, glad you're safe, but let's start off by telling us what happened yesterday.
Well, yesterday I flew in from Houston. I arrived at DFW around noon. My flight to Jacksonville was supposed to leave at about 2:25. I had approached the gate to board the plane, and they told us that the flight that we were taking had been coming in and was rerouted to another airport because of the approaching storm. About the same time that they told us that, we all looked out the windows and we saw it get very dark. We couldn't see past the boarding gate at one point. We were told to get away from the windows, and everyone went to the center of the terminal. We could hear hail hitting the roof, and at one point I was able to look up, and part of the ceiling is glass, and I could look up and see the hail actually striking the roof. Some people in the terminal who were on other flights were actually on their flight when the hail hit. One passenger I spoke with said that the gate he was near, the passengers on that plane weren't allowed off until after the hail finished falling, so they were stuck on that flight the entire time. He said people came off in tears and hysterics. Another passenger I spoke with was quickly taken off her flight as the hail started to strike, and all of those passengers were rushed into a bathroom for safety.
Now, Enocha, normally we'd be working together this morning. When all of that was starting to happen at the airport, did you have a feeling, a gut feeling, that you weren't going to be able to fly out of there?
As soon as they told me that my flight had been rerouted, I had a feeling that I was going to be here for a while. So I immediately called the station and told them to plan for me not being there.
Now, Enocha, bring us up to speed. What's going on today as you speak?
Well, I spoke to the airlines, American Airlines, last night because they had confirmed me for a flight Thursday, but they told me that there were standby flights I might be able to take this morning. When I called last night, they told me that the first standby flight had been canceled. My second standby flight was a maybe. So I definitely won't be making it home until Thursday. I met up with two service women here at the hotel, and their flight for today was also canceled. They're being rescheduled for flights later today or even tomorrow as well.
Well, you know what, better safe than sorry. And Enocha, I'm off next week, so you think you can fill in for me? You did such a good job reporting there this morning.
Well, she's a woman of many talents. Enocha, everybody in your family and your friends are doing okay, is that right?
Yes, everyone's fine.